Yeah, so interesting fight, listener. So, look, I grew up watching Conor Benn's dad, Nigel Benn. I watched him lose on the Wide World of Sports, one of the other ones, against Michael Watson, who was a fellow English fighter, and they were trying to promote, Nigel Benn in America, and that was just a short detour because he came back and he won some titles, and I watched his Gerald McClellan fight. I was living in a dump of an apartment in Lucadia, and it was funny to me because things were coming together at the same time. Like all the boxing reading I had done for years, I had slowed down on, but now there were fights on network TV like that. And McClellan versus Benn was a absolutely stellar fight. Tragic what happened to McClellan after that fight, but that's unfortunately life sometimes. Conor Benn is not like his father Nigel, right? He doesn't have the tremendous amount of power and that his father had. Now, that having been said, his fight against Eubank Jr. was an excellent one, right? Like he brawled it out. It was a really, really good close fight. But Conor Benn was going up to fight Eubank, and this time he'd be going down to fight Shakur. Now that having been said, whereas Eubank's more of a contender level boxer than Conor Benn is, Shakur Stevenson is perhaps right now the best boxer in the world. So what do I think is going on in my opinion? In my opinion, Shakur Stevenson is trying to do a money grab, right? Like Conor Benn's got a big name through his father, put on a great fight against Eubank Jr. He's bigger than Shakur, obviously. And what Shakur showed us in his last fight was that William Zepeda, that really tough Mexican guy, he stood in the pocket and he brawled. Why? Because people were sick of him. People didn't like his style. He didn't like how he ran away. Edwin de los Santos fight was a marathon run, and people don't like that. But if you're going to sit inside and move your head, a la Pernell Whitaker, people dig that. And by the way, Whitaker did that more and more as he aged. I would give to you that one of Pernell Whitaker's favorite fights of mine was Tito Trinidad. Like he lost the fight, got knocked down a few times, but guess what? He stayed right in the pocket and used that dexterity he had to move his head and stay in there with Tito Trinidad, who at the time was one of the best boxers in the world. So, I mean, this is a money grab of a fight for both Conor and Shakur. At the end of the day, I think Shakur is too polished for Conor, and too much of a skilled boxer for Conor. But look, it's going to be fun if Conor gets in there and does exactly what he did with Eubank Jr. We're going to get a fight. And look, at the end of the day, fans pay to see fights, right? Like, so I don't care what your legacy is or what your name is. If you're not getting in there and banging it out, you're not helping us, right? Like, so I'm all about this. I think both guys will get in there and put a show on for us based on their last performances. Conor against Eubank Jr., Shakur against Zepeda, and it could be a lot of fun. There it is. Everybody, read my book, Warrior of the Light.